Much better. Okay. I haven't done one of these in a very, very, very long time. Was recording the video. I started saying some things that I think might have gotten us taken off of YouTube, so I decided to redo it. And what better way to redo it than to do it live? Y'all, I'm just going to start talking, and I'll leave it up to y'all to fill in the blanks. I did like a 30-minute rant, so I'm a little bit upset I can't use it. But again, some of the stuff I was saying was so out of pocket, I can't post what I was about to do. So I'm going to go live, because I need to make sure that I'm not the only one that has just lost all control here. Jacque Vaughn is worse than Steve Nash. And I don't say things like that. It's like how when some people get upset and they say things like, oh, I hate such and such, I hate such and such, but then they take it back because hate is a quote unquote strong word. That's how I feel about comparing anyone who is a coach to Steve Nash. I feel like that's too harsh. But this is out of control. This is beyond words at this point. And again, I'm gonna try to do this rant, and I'm gonna try not to go too far, because I said some stuff about Joel Embiid in the video I'm not gonna post that I don't think is very family friendly. I said some stuff about the refs that I don't think is family friendly. I said some stuff about Jacque Vaughn that is definitely not family friendly, and there would be a different person on camera next video talking to y'all in Nets Republic, and I can't let that happen. Y'all, would you like to explain to me the reasoning behind that man Jacque Vaughn going out there? That man Jacque Vaughn went out there with the exact game plan, the exact strategy that he had last time. The only adjustment was this time he didn't play a center. You had the exact same strategy going into the game, but this time you didn't play a center. This man Claxton was out there, and I ain't gonna lie, Claxton was getting bodied a little bit. I ain't gonna lie to you, Claxton was getting bodied a little bit. So Jacque Vaughn's idea is, let's put Finney Smith on him and see if we get a different result. So Claxton sits on the bench, Finney Smith goes out there, and he's holding his own a little bit. Finney is holding his own against Joel Embiid. And it's like, okay. We got a little something going here. As soon as the third quarter gets here, we don't see Finney anymore. We don't see Claxton anymore. Daron Sharp didn't even play. This man, Jacque Vaughn, had Royce O'Neal on Joel Embiid and Seth Curry on Tobias Harris, and thought we were going to be fine. I'll say it again, because I know I'm yelling. The Wi-Fi might not be the best, so I'll say it again. This man had Royce O'Neal on Joel Embiid and Seth Curry on Tobias Harris, and thought we were going to win the game. Not to mention, he's still doing the triple team Joel Embiid idea. Now, I'm not the most analytical dude of all time. I can admit that. I'm not Mr. X's and O's, you feel me? I'm not the weekend. I got you. But let's just run the numbers real quick. There are 5 people in Nets jerseys allowed on the court at once. So you're telling me you send 3 people at Joel Embiid with 4 other shooters in Sixers jerseys, and you're surprised that we can't guard them from 3? You have 3 people on Joel Embiid. There's only 2 Nets players left. There are 2 Sixers wide open for 3 every single possession. Jacque Vaughn, what are you doing? If it didn't work last game, why would you try it again this game? And last game, at least he had the excuse. At least this man had the excuse of he's playing soccer. joke to you? But in my opinion, the most absolutely egregious thing this man did. Let me name the individuals who didn't play tonight. Day'Ron Sharpe, Sumner, Watanabe. Claxton played 16 minutes max. Finney-Smith played 6 minutes max. Joe Harris played 5 minutes max. And remember, before I say this last person who didn't get to play, remember, Seth Curry was in the closing lineup and Royce O'Neal was on Joel Embiid. There is one person who I didn't mention who didn't get to play tonight, while Royce O'Neal is on Cam Thomas. Cam Thomas doesn't play again. And I know what you're saying for people who didn't watch the game. Oh, but Sever, why does it matter that Cam Thomas didn't play? Did you see Cam Johnson? Did you see Cam Johnson? Yeah. Cam Johnson having the game of his life is cute. Until the Sixers realize our only offensive game plan is shoot the three. Like, at least with Steve Nash, you can like excuse the fact that this man's only conceivable play is pass the ball to whoever has the highest rating on 2K. Like, at least he's got a third grader's level of intelligence when it's come to coaching a team. This man, Jacque Vaughn's only idea is shoot the three. There's no other possible strategy. It's just shoot the three. Oh, but Sever, what else can he do? What else can he do? I don't know. How about give the ball to anyone? Have them run past James Harden. Because I don't know if you know, James Harden can't move laterally. This man can't move side to side anymore. All you got to do is attack James Harden off the dribble, wait for Joel Embiid to come in on some dynamic entry like my guy, and as soon as he comes in from the sky to block the shot, you dump it off to someone cutting. Could be a backdoor cut, anything. Someone waiting in the dunker spot. There are a million things you could have done. But this man, Jacque Vaughn, said, no, we're just going to keep shooting threes. So by his logic, when the Nets have 5 three-point shooters on the court, and they're all standing around the arc, by Jacque Vaughn's logic, wouldn't you want Cam Thomas in for that? I mean, it's so mind-boggling. I don't know what more has to happen. And it's like, it's not even worth slandering Joel Embiid. It's not even worth slandering James Harden. Because it's like, we got our own issues to work out before we start slandering another team. Because trust me, I got material, but it ain't even worth it. It's not even worth my breath. Sever the Bond has never been one to throw in the towel early. Because, I mean, like, you rewind, right? You rewind about 3 years ago, right? Two years ago, excuse me. Second round, we're up 2-0 on Milwaukee. We would have never thought that went 7 games, right? So it ain't over till it's over. But the kind of odds we have stacked against us, y'all, John Cena in a WrestleMania WWE title match with a Make-A-Wish kid in the front row with a "You Can't See Me" shirt on couldn't get past these odds. Jacque Vaughn is that much of a burden on our existence. The ghost of Kobe can come down on the court in Brooklyn in a helicopter and put on the Brooklyn shirt and said, I got you. Pops the sensu beans and starts spraying from half court, and we still lose by 10 because Jacque Vaughn's the coach and he'll bench him. He'll bench him so Joe Harris can go out there and ISO. I'm going to open the floor. If there's anything you would like to add, feel free to put it in the chat right now. We'll do a live mail time with Sever because I ain't got nothing else to say. I'm sick of it. So by all means, if you would like to add something to the conversation, put it in the chat right now. We'll have a brief conversation. Because I've had it up to here with Jacque. I've had it up to here. You're going to ruin a generational masterclass from Cam Johnson. If we would have won, the title of the video would have been Give Cam Johnson the Max. Tyler, what's good with you? Is there anything you would like to add to the conversation before I get off this camera? It has been a minute. It has been a minute, bro. It's been a minute. And I appreciate you coming over from the main channel, by the way. I've been meaning to tell you that for a little while. It's despicable. It really is. I'm at the point, like, you see how hard I'm sweating over here? Like, I'm done. They about to put the eviction notice on my door any second now because I'm in here raising HE double hockey stick. And y'all don't. If I could show you the video that I was finna post. I had some choice words for Joel Embiid, but I decided not to post it because I like my job here at Nets Republic. What's up, Ramon? This man says, I still think Cam Johnson deserves the max. At least he has a reason. Imagine thinking Royce O'Neal's MVP. Exactly. Ramon, I agree with you. I think this has proven 100% that Cam Johnson deserves to be here. He deserves the max. He is a integral part of this team. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Cam don't tell us about to. Hopefully Cam doesn't leave. I agree with that logic. I also think it is disgusting the fact that this man, Jacque Vaughn, really looked at his bench and said, oh, I know how we're going to do this. This man said, I know how we're going to do this. We're going to put Royce O'Neal on Joel Embiid and see what happens. Y'all, it's nastiness. Pretty spot. I know going to. Y'all, it's nastiness. It's peak nastiness. I don't think we're coming back from this. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't think we're coming back from this. I think Nets Republic question this offense. If you were the Nets GM, who would you trade? The point guard in the draft. I think, personally, unbelievable. We went back to Kobe, what's good with you? I think that the answer to the idea of do we go get a point guard is just put Cam Thomas in the game. I honestly think we're at that point. Because I started having those thoughts too during the game of like, oh, what if we went and got a Damian Lillard because Spencer's not getting it done, right? I was thinking those thoughts too, but then I kept remembering we have Cam Thomas right here. I don't think we need anything else. We have everything we need right here. And again, it's not just the guard position, even though it starts with there. Jacque Vaughn has all the pieces he needs. Is it Claxton's fault that Spencer Dinwiddie can't throw a decent lob or even pass the ball? It's not his fault. So why does he get benched? You mean the guy that's going to do that? Exactly. Man scores 40 points in several was saying, and Kobe, what's good with you? I want you to tell me, is it Nick Claxton's fault that Spencer Dinwiddie doesn't know how to pass the ball? This man gets benched because Spencer can't pass? Like, where's the logic in this? It's one thing if you ain't gonna play Cam Thomas. But if we, like, as a consensus, as a church, understand what Nick Claxton is, to say you're not gonna play the rest of the game. Look at Finney, say thank you for your contributions, good luck in your future endeavors, and put Royce O'Neal on Joel Embiid for the entire end of the game. Yo, that's on Jacque. That's not a personnel thing. That's a head coach thing. That's a mental disorder. Jacque Vaughn has amazing parking when he goes to Walmart because he parks in a handicap spot. That was extremely ableist. I think I just got us canceled. I'm just sick of it. I'm just sick of it. Like, it's Jacque. We have all the pieces we need. It's Jacque. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Even though I'm getting us canceled, I appreciate it. Because I'm trying to tell them the good word. They don't want to hear it. And I'll tell y'all something. I wasn't going to go here on camera, but it's so much deeper than just us losing winnable games. It's so much deeper than that. Like, for most of y'all, you just tweet your stuff, and then you go back to whatever you were doing, right? Yeah, Spencer Dinwiddie totally not taking accountability for the. It's disgusting. I'm not gonna say what I was gonna say because I would have got canceled again. But y'all, it's ridiculous. And for someone like Spencer Dinwiddie, who like prides himself on running the team, to not be able to give the ball to your center. Such a simple thing. Jacque Vaughn should be looking down there and saying, Sumner, get in there. And again, what was your matchup? You had James Harden on you? And you're 3 for 75? Put Sumner in. But this man is Jacque out here like Daredevil. You feel me? You feel me? If he was a rodent, they'd be singing his joint. If he was a rodent and you cloned him 2 more times and there was 3 of them, right? We'd be out here singing 3 Blind Mice. You feel me? You feel me? We'd be getting the jig on. Because this man's out here blindfolded like this. I'm going to get off here before I mess around and get evicted. Because if you count the video that I was about to post, I have been in here screaming for an hour. So I'm going to hop off before them dudes come knocking on my door. But is there anything y'all want to discuss or leave before I go? Kyle Kuzma got in his head for real. Somebody did. Somebody did. And if it was Kyle Kuzma, that's a crying shame. You get embarrassed by someone who like you let someone live in your head rent free, where in the walk up to games they're cosplaying as flamingos, and you let that get in your head in playoff time. Didn't that man say he could be like the 3rd or 2nd option on a championship team? My G, what team are you referring to, Spencer? It's a shame. It's a shame. And again, just one more time, I'm not Captain Give Up, right? Like I'm not the dude that throws in the towel so, unless we're talking about the Hawks series, because that's over. But I'm not the guy that throws in the towel prematurely. But against these type of odds, and I can't stress how disappointing it is that Jacque Vaughn had the exact same game plan. And the only thing he changed was don't play the centers. It's a shame that he's going to wait until game 4 to do it. But when Cam Thomas gets to play in game 4 and he scores like 60 points, it's going to be a shame. Yeah, he's down bad. He's playing bad basketball. And you don't put in Sumner or Cam. That's a crime. Like the title of the video says, behind bars is where he belongs. Anyway, I'll see y'all later. I apologize to everyone who just jumped on, but I'm going to keep cutting out. But just know, I'm sick of it. I'm disgusted, and I'll see y'all. I think Friday is the next game, right? Friday? Let me check real quick. Friday. I've been screaming so long I can't even see straight. Our next game is, no, I don't want the box score. Thursday. Cam Thomas should be starting. Agreed. Not going to lie. Jacque Vaughn tricked us. Agreed. Peace out, bruh. Is it Thursday? Yeah, it's Thursday. Okay. I'll see y'all on Thursday. I didn't know there was a yes 2, by the way. Did not know that. Didn't know there were 2 of them. I know there's like My 9 or something like that, but I didn't know there were 2 of them. Anyway, I'll see y'all later.